It's May 8th, 1942, over the coast of Papua New Guinea. 4 pairs of dauntless dive bombers are looking for their target, flying high above the ocean. In the pilot seat is Lieutenant Stanley Vassar in his signature dauntless. As he checks over his shoulder, he sees the worst thing imaginable. A flight of Japanese Zeros closing in towards him.
Bandit! 6 o'clock. Okay, gentlemen, this is it. Let's go.
He turns his dauntless hard to escape the tracers of enemy rounds flying past him. The Japanese pilots are dialed in and score multiple kills on the dauntlesses.
A Zero is turning towards us. Confirmed.
A Zero rips out of the fight to pursue the lone dauntless. The dauntless immediately turns around, trying to get the Zero in front of him and attack head-on. The 2 pilots are in a joust, and as rounds start to be shot, the dauntless and the Zero exchange, expertly piloting between the rounds. They fly by the aircraft. 2 beasts of their age at different roles, going in head-on combat until they get closer and closer. They pass by each other, just inches from each other's canopies as the 2 pilots lock eyes.
Come on, Frank! He's all yours!
The tail gunner opens fire on the Japanese Zero, but he isn't able to get a hit. The Zero speeds off, but his wingman isn't far behind as he rushes into the fight to help out the other Zero. Stanley sees it incurring on his aircraft and knows that he has to do some aerobatic maneuvers to shake the Zero.
Take a deep breath, Frank. We're about to pull some G's.
As the dauntless rips around to face the Zero for another head-on, the 2 pilots approach each other at incredible speeds. Before they both hold down the trigger, they exchange rounds, round after round, exiting out of each other's aircraft and flying towards the other. Stanley is extremely smart though, and he keeps banking to the right and left, and the bullets barely miss the dauntless. As the dauntless continues to hold down, the 2 aircraft once again roar within just a couple feet of each other before zooming away.
I'll try to get him.
With some incredible airmanship from Stanley, he able to rip the nose around and take shots at the extremely lightly armored yet nimble Zero. It strikes it dead on, and the Japanese plane is badly damaged.
Zero is down.
It goes down into the ocean. Another Zero dives on the dauntless from atop, spraying round after round into the aircraft. More bullets continue to shower the dauntless as the Zero pours everything that it has into the plane. Stanley dives down, trading speed for altitude as he can't shake the Zero. After the dauntless levels out, he's joined by his wingmen as they continue the hunt for the dauntless. As they close in, closer and closer, they line up the American in his sights. Bullets begin to fly as Stanley expertly maneuvers the dauntless to avoid all of the enemy fire. . 」 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 」 . 」 . 」 . 」 . 」 . 」 . 」 . 」 . 」 . 」 . 」 . 」 . 」 . 」 . 」 . 」 . 」 . 」 . 」 . 」 . 」 . 」 . 」 The Dauntless and the Zeros begin a scissor dogfight, slicing between their aircraft, trying to get a potential shot on one of their sixes. The Zeros, much more nimbler, come out on top, and the aircraft is once again pummeled by light machine gun fire. The Japanese Zero is undeterred and stays directly on the six of the Dauntless throughout the fight, peppering him with more bullets out of his machine guns. Stanley continues fast maneuvers, but that throws off the aim of his tail gunner. With amazing piloting skills, Stanley wheels his aircraft around and closes in on the tail of the Zero that was just pursuing him, before unloading a volley of his machine guns onto the machine. A thick black plume of oil spills from the machine as it goes down.
He's coming in from behind.
But there's another Zero that closes in on Stanley's tail. He immediately breaks into evasive maneuvers, as once again a scissor posture is formed, but this time the Zero sticks to his six. Despite being directly on their six, the Japanese fighter does not shoot. He's out of ammo, but he has another plan.
Looks like he's out of ammo and trying to ram us.
He attempts to ram the Dauntless, cutting off its tail landing gear. Stanley increases throttle to get away from the threat. It was a trick. The Japanese pilot did have ammo left, but he wanted to confuse the Americans, and he unloaded it on their Dauntless. The trick had worked. His aircraft is struck many more times by the machine gun fire of the Zero. Thanks to Stanley's incredible flying, they've been able to stay out of the way, as the Japanese plane just crosses inches above their canopy. The two merge once again and strike each other, the Dauntless's wing scraping against the Zero's aircraft. Sparks fly, and both pilots are sent back at the scene. Stanley grabs back control of the stick, however, and flies away.
Oh my god. Swede, you did it!
The Japanese plane is smoking oil and can no longer pursue. It goes down.
We survived it.
Stanley Verser would record 3 Japanese Zero kills in a dive bomber, the most for any American in a dive bomber plane. He would survive the war and go on to live to the age of 93.